Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CIC Topper Classes. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 10 Triangles Exercise 10.4 question number 1 to 10 of M.L.aggarwal Class 9 Mathematics. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. So let's start solving this exercise here in this video. Now let us solve exercise 10.4 in this video. So the first question here is in triangle PQR here. Let's see that this is PQR. So from here the given thing is P is equal to 70 degree and R is equal to 30 degree. So simply we can find the angle PQR from here, which will be 180 degree minus 70 degree and here minus 30 degree. We will get angle PQR from here, which will be 80 degree. So simply from here we have 70 degree, this as 30 degree and this as 80 degree. And by the theorem rule that the angle which is the highest angle, the opposite side is the longest side in that triangle. Means the greater the angle opposite side is the longest side. So this is the thing. Now we can simply write it as from here that PR is the longest side here. So PR is the longest side because it is opposite to the greater angle. So here this is the final answer which we have to find, and this is the reason why this is so. Now let us solve the second question here. We have to show that in a right angle triangle with the hypotenuse is the longest side. Let it be ABC here, this angle, and this is a right angle triangle. From here we can see that AC, we have to prove that AC means this hypotenuse is the longest side in this triangle. Simply we can see that 90 degree is the highest angle and these angles are acute angles. So the opposite side will be the longest side in this triangle. Hence, as by theorem, the opposite side of the greater angle is the longest side. So simply we can write it as AC is the longest side in this triangle here. So this is the answer here. Now let us solve the third question here, which is PQR is a right angle triangle. Let's say this is the right angle triangle here, which is PQR, and this is 90 degree. We have to, if this is a right angle triangle at Q and PQ divided by QR is in ratio 3:2, then which is the least angle here? Means the least angle in this question we have to find. Simply we can say that let PQ be here 3x and QR be 2x. Means QR is the uh, smallest side here. QR is the smallest side here, we can say. So let it be 2x here. So we can simply say from here that the angle opposite to that will be the smallest angle, and the angle opposite to this 3x will be the greater angle. So we can simply say from here that angle here PQ is 3x, so it will be PRQ as the greater angle. PRQ is the greater angle, and opposite to QR will be the least angle, means QPR. From here we can get QPR is the least angle. This is the thing which we have to find in this question. We have to notice that in this question least angle is asked. So this is the final answer here. Now let us solve the fourth question, first part. So in this it is given that triangle ABC, let it be this triangle ABC, where AB is equal to 8 centimeter, BC is equal to 5.6 centimeter and CA is equal to 6.5 centimeter. So we have to find what is the greatest angle. Means from here we can simply see that The greatest side is AB, which is of 8 centimeter. So the angle opposite to that will be the greatest angle in this question. So from first part, we can simply write that angle ACB is the greatest angle here. So this is the greatest angle. Now, the second part we have, as the smallest side here is 5.6 centimeters, so the angle opposite to that is the least angle, in which we have to find the smallest angle only. So angle BAC is the smallest angle here. So this is the smallest angle. Now let us solve the fifth question here. In a triangle ABC here, let us see this triangle as ABC. Angle A is equal to 50 degree. Angle B is equal to 60 degree. We have to arrange the sides of the triangle is in ascending order. So firstly, to find this, we can simply find BCA by dividing, subtracting this with 180 degree minus 50 degree and here minus 60 degree. So here we will get as 70 degree as this angle. So this will be 110 and 180 minus 110 will be 70 degree. And this is the highest angle, means we have AB as the longest side in this question. So we can write as um, in the ascending order we can say, or descending, firstly we will write it as, so means AB is greater than 60 degree. Now is the angle which is greater, so AC will be greater, opposite side. And again we have 50 degree as the least angle, which will be BC. So we can simply write it in ascending order. Here the ascending order is, in this question, this will be BC, AC and AB. So this is the final answer here in this question. Let us solve the sixth question. In this, it is given in the figure angle B is 30 degree, angle C is 40 degree and the bisector of angle A meets BC at D. Then we have to show that BD is greater than AD. Similarly, we can find that BD is AD greater than AD because by angle law. So, firstly we will find the angle A. From here we can write angle BAC is equal to 180 degree minus 30 degree minus 40 degree. So, it will be 110 degree. And AD is bisector of angle A, so we can divide it with 2 to find each angle BAD and DAC. So it will be 55 degree from here. Now the first part here is we have to prove that BD is greater than AD. Here this is, we have found that it is 55 degree, means this is the smallest angle here and this is the greater angle. So the opposite side BD will be greater than, and this opposite side AD will be less. So BD is greater than AD. We can just conclude that from here. Now the second part here we have to prove that DC is greater than AD, means this DC is greater than AD. Again we have this as 55 degree only. So the opposite side of that will be greater because 40 degree is less than 55 degree and opposite side of this will be smallest. So here DC is greater than AD, we can also conclude. Now the third part here says that we have to prove that AC is greater than DC. AC is greater than DC. So to prove this, we will find this angle here. This we will find by subtracting 40 and 55 with 180 degree. We will get 85 from here. And in this triangle, we have 85 as the greatest angle. So AC will be greater from here, and 55 is the less angle. So 55 opposite side is DC and this is the greater side. So AC is greater than DC. Again we can conclude by the same thing we are applying here. You can see only. And the fourth here is we have to prove that AB is greater than BD. Means this side is greater than BD. Again we can find by subtracting 85 with 180 degree. It will be 95 here. So we will get 95. And it is the greater angle in these three. So we can simply say that AB is greater than any side here, and we have to compare with BD. So we can simply say that BD is the opposite angle of 55 degree, which is less than 95. Hence we can conclude that AB is greater than BD here. So this is the answer here in this question, hence proved from here. Now let us solve the seventh question here. In the adjoining figure, AD bisects angle A. Arrange AB, BD
and DC in the descending order of their lengths. So here we have in triangle ABC, we can simply find that BAC as 180 degree, minus 60 degree and minus 40 degree. So we will get 80 degree here. Now it is given that AD bisects angle A. So on bisecting, we can simply write half of BAC here, which will be 40 degree, as BAD is equal to DAC here. So it will be 40 degree. And in triangle ABD, we can find the exterior angle by adding these ADC as ABD and here DAB. By adding these two, we will get the angle ADC here. So we can simply write this as 60 plus 40 degree to find it. Here we have find only that BAD is equal to 40 degree. So we have added it and we get 100 here. Similarly, in triangle ACD here, this triangle ACD, we can write that D whole angle sum means BAC, or we can say ADB here is 40 degree, 80 degree, because this is 40 degree and this is also 40 degree, as we have found, means the exterior angle here is 80 degree. BAD plus DAC. So we can simply write that ADB from here is 80 degree. And now we can simply say that angle ADB means this angle ADB is greater than angle DAC, um, which is equal to BAD. So this is the final answer. Means we can say that AB side is the smallest side, then DC and then BD here. So this is the descending order of their lengths here. Let us solve the first part here. In the figure here, we have to prove that CF is greater than AF and DC. This DC is greater than DF. So simply we will compare firstly to prove that CF is greater than AF. We have to see that the opposite side should be greater than the side of AF opposite to that. So simply we will find this angle here to see here. So let us find here. This is from here in triangle BDC. We can see BDC. We can write here this is 65, this is 90. So angle BCE we can write 180 degree minus 90 minus 65. So it will be 180 degree minus here 5, here 15. So it will be 155 degree. Now subtract it, we will get 5 here, and this 17 minus 15 will be 25 degree. So this part is 25 degree. From here we got it. Now we will find the value of this angle in the triangle FDC. So it will be angle CFD is equal to 180 degree minus 90 minus 27. Sorry, this is 25 here. So we can write 180 degree minus um, 5 here, and this will be 11, so 115. So this will be on subtracting, we will get here 5, and 17 minus 11 will be 65 degree. So here the value of this angle is 65 degree, and we have find the value of this angle. So here it will be 180 degree minus 65 will be 115 degree, this angle, and here this angle we have to find. So simply here we can see that this will be because this is the angle, so we can write it 90 plus 60 and 180 degree minus 60 as this angle also. So 180 degree we can simply write it at angle ECA equal to 180 degree minus 90 plus 60 is equal to 150 degree. So from here it will be 30 degree. Here we will get 30 degree, and then these this angle we have to find the value of angle FAC. So in triangle AC AFC we can write that this angle is 115, this is 30, and this we have to find angle FAC. So angle FAC from here we can simply write as 180 degree minus 125 and 145. So it will be 145 degree, and on subtracting this we will get here 5, and 17 minus 14 from here 35 degree. So here we will get this angle as 35 degree, and we have found that this is the angle 35 degree, and this is 30 degree. So in these two angles, which angle is greater here? This 35 one. And opposite to that side, that is the side which is the longest side in this triangle, AFC. So simply we can write here, we have proved here the first part. In triangle AFC, we have opposite to that the longest side which is CF. So CF is greater here, and this 30 degree is smaller angle here. So opposite to that will be a smaller side. So AF is here, smaller side. So we can write here AF. CF is greater than AF. Now we have to prove here the second part, which is we have to prove that DC is greater than DF. Means this line is greater than DF. So simply we have angle here. So from here we can find the angle, this angle which is BCE. So BCE we have previously only found that this is 25 degree. We can write here 25 degree. Now we have to prove that DC is greater. So simply we have 65 here, which is the largest angle between between these two angles. So the opposite side DC will be equal here. So we can simply write in triangle DFC we have this as greater angle. So the side DC will be greater. From here DC will be greater, and this is 25 degrees. So opposite to that DF is smaller. So from here, hence proved that the first part is CF is greater than AF, and the second part is DC is greater than DF. So this is the solution of this question here. So now let us solve its second part. Here in this figure, AB is equal to AC. We have to prove that AB is greater than CD. So to prove this, we can find the value of angle here firstly. Because this side and this side are equal, we can simply say that this is also 70 degree, because the opposite angles of equal opposite sides will be same. And here we will get 180 minus 70 as 110 degree. So as we have got this, we can find the value of angle CAD from here. So in triangle ACD, we can find here angle CAD equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree. So this will be 30 degree. So angle CAD is equal to 30 degree from here. Now we have to prove that AB is here this AB is greater than CD. So simply we can see that in this whole triangle we will find the value of this also. So this value will be 70 plus 70, 140, and here 140 minus 180 will be 40 degree. So we are in this triangle only we have to prove, or the whole angle we will take somewhat. So simply we have as AB is equal to AC. So we can write AB is equal to AC, and in triangle ACD we can say that this is the largest angle. So means this side opposite to that AC is the greater side than CD, which is 30 degree here, and opposite to that is CD. So this is greater than. Now AB is equal to AC. So from here we can simply write that AB is greater than CD. Hence proved here. This part is proved from here. Here in the eighth third part we have AC is equal to CD. Then prove that BC is less than CD. So here also we can take this triangle ACD. From here this will be 180 minus 70 will be 110, and these two angles are equal. So simply we can find the value of these two angles as. So here we can write it as angle CAD plus angle ACD plus angle in triangle ACD plus angle CDA is equal to 180 degree. We will put the values as these two angles will be equal here, this one and this one, because the two sides are here equal. So opposite angles will be also equal, means CAD is equal to angle CDA. So simply we can write CAD as ACD is equal to 110 degree, and this will be 2 CAD equal to 180 degree. means from here we can find the value of CAD. So CAD is equal to 180 degree minus 110, which will be 70 divided by 2 means 35 degree. From here we found the angle here as 35 degree, and here also this is 35 degree. And here 70 minus 35, we will get this part angle, which is BCA. Here angle BCA we can find as equal to 70 minus 35, which will be 35 only. Now we can simply see that these two sides are equal, and here we have to prove that and side BC is less than CD. So this triangle we will take here. In triangle BCA, we can simply find the value of this part. So this is also 35, we can say, because this one is 35 and here this is 70. So no, this will be not 35. So we can add here angle CAB plus angle BCA plus angle CBA equal to 180 degree. We will put the value here. So it will be in CBA we have to find from here. So it will be 180 degree minus 5 and 8, 9, 10, 105. So this will be 75 degree from here. So this angle is equal to 75 degree, and we have to prove that BC is less than CD. So this is the small angle and this is the greater angle. We can see that AC here is greater and AC is equal to CD here. So we can simply write that BC is less side because the angle opposite to that is less. This is 35 degree. So we can conclude from here that BC is less than the opposite side of this, which is AC. And AC is equal to CD. From this part only we can write as BC is greater than CD here. So sorry, BC is less here. So we can write AC is greater than BC, and here also BC, CD is greater than BC. Hence proved from here this part as. Now let us solve ninth first part here. In this figure, angle B is less than angle A. Means here from we can write if angle B is less than A, angle B opposite side. OA is also less than OB. And angle C is less than angle D. So here also OC, OD is less than OC. We have to show that here AD is less than BC. So we will add these two equations. So we can write it as OA plus OD is less than OB plus OC. From here we can write AD is less than BC. This is only we have to prove, hence proved from here. Now let us solve 9 second question. In the figure given below, D is any point on the side BC of triangle ABC. If AB is greater than AC, then show that AB is greater than AD. So here ACB is greater than ABC by this information because the opposite angles are greater. So in triangle now ADC, we can simply write that this ADB is equal to ACB plus angle DAC or CAD we can write. So here we will get angle ADB as greater angle than angle ABC because this is greater angle than ACB, and here ACB is a greater angle than ABC. So simply we can write this angle is greater than ABC. So from here ADB is greater. Now we have as ADB is greater than angle C, we can simply write that this ADB opposite side is BA, which is greater here. So this will be greater, and angle ABC opposite side is AD. So AD is the shorter side than this. Hence proved from here we can say. So this is the solution of the 9 second part here in this question. In the 10th first part we have, is it possible to construct a triangle with length of its side as 4, 3 and 7? Give reason for your answer. So here we have it as 4 centimeter, this as 3 centimeter and 7 centimeter. According to one rule, if the two sides should be the addition of, if the sum of two sides should be greater than the third side. So we can simply write, if it is a triangle, we have to prove that. So we can write 4 plus 3 should be greater than 7 to be a triangle. We can write it as 7 is equal to 7. This is not greater. So this is not greater. We can simply write that 7 is equal to 7. So we can't, not possible here to construct a triangle. Let us solve the 10-second part. We have to prove that is it possible to construct a triangle with length of its side as 9 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 17 centimeter. So we will, it should be two sides addition should be greater than the third side. So here we can write it as it should be greater than 17, but this is not possible because 16 is less than 17. Hence, construction of a triangle is not possible here. Construction of a triangle is not possible. We can simply say here. Here in this question, 10 third part, is it possible to construct a triangle with length of its side as 8 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 4 centimeter? Give reason for your answer. In this also, the addition of 2 should be greater than the third side to prove that we can construct a triangle here. So this is 8 plus 7 should be greater than 4. It is possible here as 13 is greater than 4 only. 13, sorry, 14 here. So it will be 14 is greater than 4. Hence, construction of a triangle is possible. Construction of a triangle is possible here.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.